All right, here we are in the garage again. It is January 11th, and my neighbor, he called up and asked me if I could help him with his carburetors on his 85 Suzuki GS300L. So he's had this bike for a couple years now, kind of been working on it off and on. Finally got it kind of where he needed it to be, thought it would fire up, and it wouldn't fire. And they could squirt fuel inside the carbs, starting fluid and fuel or whatever, and it would run for a little bit, but then it would crap out. Could never get it to run with the carbs. And he said that, I guess a couple of years ago, I think one of his buddies kind of helped him go through them and clean them out. They cleaned the carbs, put some new parts in there. Should all been good. And I think it was. I think they did go through it and stuff. But we took them apart, took them off the bike today and looked at them in his garage, and we could see right away what the problem was. So check these out, eh? Look at that. Ooh. Look at all that nasty caca in there, huh? There's grit, dirt, there's green crap in there. This one's a little bit better. That's nasty, man. And then here's the carbs. Now the carbs aren't as bad, but they're still pretty nasty. Look at, see all that crap there? These should be nice and clean in here. There's just all these like deposits and stuff. Like, look at, see, look at, there's like this shit on there. Look at that. Ugh. It's gross, man. Look at this one we didn't take apart yet. Here's Mr. Float. Hello, I'm dirty, please clean me. So we're gonna take this guy apart here, pop that little pin out, get Mr. Float out of the way, pull the needle and seat out. So I just thought maybe, because he said they were cleaned, I thought, well, you know, maybe the needles are just stuck. You know, sometimes when you rebuild a carb, it's got all new clean stuff in there, right? New parts. You let it sit for a while, and then you go to put it on whatever you're working on, chainsaw, dirt bike, car, or whatever. Oh, it doesn't run, man. But sometimes the needles will get stuck into the seat just from there's like no fuel there. It's just dry, and somehow they just kind of get stuck in place. So you got to take it apart and, you know, pull them apart, and then it's fine. I've had that happen on a lot of stuff that I rebuilt if it sat for a little bit. So now when I rebuild stuff, I dump a little bit of fuel in there just to keep something on there. But as soon as we pulled these float bowls off, I'm like, no, that's not the problem. I mean, that was part of the problem, but I mean, these are just all filthy. So who knows what's in these passages and junk, right? I mean, they're probably just all wiped out. So the diaphragms look good. He said they might have put new ones in there. They look good to me. See, very supple and pliable. That's a weird word, supple. So these look good. So I think those are probably okay. What I did notice is, look at the springs. They're like different lengths. Like, what's up with that? That doesn't seem right. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Here's the other float. I guess I can test these, make sure they float. Test these one too. And some gas or something. And then look at, here's these pilot jets. You can't even see through them. I don't know if these are the kind that you're supposed to see through, but I don't know how else it would work. I tried poking a wire through there and blasting these out, but I don't know, I just can't seem to get them where you can see through them. There's like no light anywhere. So those are probably clogged up solid. Here's Mr. Needle and Seat. That's pretty, look at all that. You can kind of see there's just crap in there. And the needle was like, it's supposed to float up and down like free in there, right? Like move nice and easy. That was just all bound up in there from all that junk. So I'll clean these up. There's a little O-ring on there. And then here's your main jets. Pop those out. They're all nasty too. Look at, you can see there's just like crud in that one. We haven't really cleaned that one out yet. Look, it's nasty. Ugh. This guy, I think we might have cleaned a little bit. Yeah, it's a little better, see? Looks a little better there. It's still not that great. And even look at the needle. It's got like, it's just got like crap on it. So that's not good. So that's bad. Very bad. So I don't have an ultrasonic cleaner big enough to put these in. I didn't really want to break these apart. Like, I know how to clean carbs and stuff and work on them, but I'm not the best at, like, I don't even know how to synchronize stuff. I'd have to learn how to do that. And I told him, well, why don't we leave it all hooked together? I'll take all the rubber parts off that I can, as best I can. And then maybe I will soak one carb in here at a time. Just dip it in so the body is soaked up right to here. So none of these O-rings here on this fuel line, this fuel fitting, will get damaged. just leave them in there for a couple hours, maybe 2-3 hours, pull them out. That's probably all it needs. And then I can blast it with my carb cleaner, and I got some compressed air. I'll just blow everything out. But I'm going to pull all these parts off. Pull this float off, the needle and seat, the needle jet itself, the main jets, pilot jets, all that stuff's going to come out. And then we'll soak them in this stuff. This stuff's really cool, works good. Clean them out, and we'll do the other one, clean that one out. And then I'll dump some of that crap in here. We'll just soak these. We don't have to put the whole thing in there. I'll try not to damage these gaskets, so I just have to buy new ones. And then I'm not too sold on why these springs are different heights, or lengths, I mean, but I don't know. That's what they had, I guess. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to clean these up for them, and then we'll put them back on the bike, and hopefully it'll run. So we'll see, but I'm going to get working on these now. So that's it for now. See ya.